I've been trying to film videos for so long now. I don't know if I'm gonna post this, but I've tried so many times to plan what kinds of video to post on YouTube. I've been trying so much to plan and strategize and okay, I wanna do this, I wanna do that. Oops, oh my God. This thing has been on for 20 minutes at least. I think I burnt it. Anyway, sorry. I don't even know if I'm gonna post this. I've been trying, I don't even know who I'm talking to right now. My subscribers, my friends, my fans, new people, myself, my editor. I'm gonna be my editor. I've been trying so long to start a YouTube channel. You see, this is my YouTube channel, but it feels like it isn't. The fact that I just said I've been trying to start a YouTube channel suggests that what I'm trying to say is that this doesn't even feel like my channel anymore. I'm going to try and update you guys, whoever you guys are, whoever still is subscribed, and I know there's a lot of you subscribed, it's just the channel's been very inactive. I'm gonna try to update you guys on what I've been up to for the past, I don't know, 3 years, as long as I haven't been active on YouTube, but I'm still alive. I'm gonna give you guys stories here and there. Again, I tried to strategize, what's the best way to come back to YouTube? Is it to watch my old videos and comment on them? Is it to give you guys a scary content video just for the hell of it, for the old fans? Maybe I'll do some of that collaborating with some of my old friends. Is it doing an overnight challenge? Is it making a song, a diss track to myself for being gone for so long? I don't know, but I've been thinking, and I think I've become a perfectionist trying to perfect this channel. And I'm like, when I first started on YouTube, I didn't have subscribers. I didn't have any pressure to post anything. I didn't have anybody watching my videos. I had 20 people watching my videos. I just got very lucky that I started a trend on YouTube and it exploded. The video exploded, the overnight challenges. And I went from 10, 20 subscribers to 100,000, 200,000 in months. And why I bring that up is because I miss not having pressure to post anything. Like, I would just post things for fun. I'd spend 10, 12 hours editing a video. And then as I became a YouTuber, I would spend 2 hours, 1.5 hours editing a video because it became my job. And I miss content. Like, I've always had a camera in my hand as a kid, as a youngin'. And I would do it for fun, but now it became a job. And then I got into, again, I have so much stories to tell you guys. I have so much story time where I've been trying to build a company. I got into tech. I tried to start a tech startup, and I'm still trying right now. But I miss making content. You know? I don't even know if this thing's working. I haven't used the camera in so long that, are we still in? 40 on the wrist, baby. But yeah, how long have we been going for? 3 minutes. Yeah, hold on, let me get some water. I don't know what the audio is gonna sound like. I don't know if I'm in frame. I don't know, there's a new lens, a new camera, it's a beautiful camera. But I do know that I burnt this olive oil. This is not good. Okay, let me just clean this out. Okay, again, I don't know what my intention is. Actually, I know my intention is. It's to post content again. But I don't know what my strategy is. I really don't. I've become obsessive with content. Here's what I mean by that. So I actually started working with programmers, people who develop, they code, they build systems, right? The people who created Facebook, they call them developers, right? Computer coders, nerds. But I'm saying nerds in a good way. I think nerds have taken over the world, like Mark Zuckerberg and these kinds of people. Anyway, I became very fascinated with marketing. Okay, but what does marketing mean? You guys know Gary Vee? I don't know if you know Gary Vee. He's the guy that talks a lot of business. He has a big channel on YouTube. Anyway, I became very obsessed with content and how valuable content is in terms of advertising. Sounds nerdy and technical, but that's what it is. Again, I'm just gonna share things. I'm just gonna say what it is and not think about what to say. I'm just gonna tell you how it is. All right, I don't know who I'm talking to. Maybe you're an old subscriber. Maybe you're a new subscriber. Maybe you just stumbled upon this video. If you did stumble upon the video, please hit the subscribe button. I used to make a lot of content over the years. And like I said, I became obsessed with marketing. And here's why. When I started on YouTube, am I gonna just stand here or am I gonna make food? Should I make food? Should I make food and talk to you guys? Whoever you guys are. But you know what, whatever, let's try that. But so here's what I was trying to say. Why did I get involved in marketing? Well, I studied marketing, right? Because it's creativity based. When I went to university, I did not like, I just didn't like having to memorize the capital city of Australia and writing it on an exam and being told that this is now a good grade and now you're smart. I hated that. I hated it. I didn't like it at all. If you guys are in school, take advantage of it, but do not worry about the grades too much. Trust me, it's not as important. It really isn't. And if it doesn't make you happy, then it's really not as important, in all honesty. So I took marketing because it's creative based. Marketing, you come up, so the people that make the advertisements, that's like a subjective thing. That's like your ideas, right? Your ideas come to life, and I'm like, I love that. I don't want to memorize numbers and income statements on finance, and doctors are very important, but I didn't want to do any of that stuff. I want to just use my brain and be creative. That's why I love content, or I loved content. So fast forward to making YouTube videos, and I saw how much money a YouTuber could make. I was making it, and my friends were making a really substantial amount of money. A lot of money. If you don't know how much YouTubers make, like, they make as much as 3, 5, 7, 8 doctors combined in 1 year. Like doctors I'm talking about. And that's like the good YouTubers. The great ones make millions of dollars. So when I started making money on YouTube, I calculated. There was 1 month I made $20,000 or $25,000. It was one of my first months. Okay, I'm gonna be transparent about everything now because it doesn't even matter anymore. I made about 25 grand in a month. And then I paid off my debts, and I'm like, whoa, like how? Why? Because of advertising. So I started studying the numbers, and I realized, I started looking at television ads and how expensive TV ads were supposed to be, right? And I realized that people pay a lot more money, Nike and big companies, they pay more money to advertise on TV versus what they pay for YouTubers. So I'm like, that $25,000 should have been $200,000. Not because I was greedy, but because of how much money it would have cost if somebody were to advertise on television, okay? That was my mentality. So I'm like, So I started seeing how much my friends were making, and I started crunching the numbers. I'd done so many hours and hours and hours and months and even years, like playing with numbers and experimenting. Okay, if this guy has 1 million views here and this TV channel has 1 million views on their ad, on their commercial, this company pays $100,000 for this ad, and this company pays this YouTuber only $7,000. Why is that? Well, because the money hasn't caught up yet to the YouTubers and influencers. So I wanted to start a company where I talk to brands and companies, and I'd be like, hey, bring your money to us, to the YouTubers, pay a fraction of what you're paying on television and radio, and the YouTubers, I can now monetize my friends. This is what I tried to do. And I did this. I did this to some of my friends. I work with some close friends who you guys know. The people I've collabed with in the past, I've gone brand deals and worked with all of them. So I wanted to scale that. I'm like, yo, this is amazing. I love it. I love talking to companies. I don't know why, I just love it. I love helping companies create cool content to advertise to their fans, but I really like monetizing my friends, my YouTubers. I love giving them brand deals, right? Commercial ads and stuff like that, because it helps them. It helps them. So I'm like, I want to do this at a bigger scale. Like, I want to start a whole company. I want to develop a software that allows people to do this sort of stuff. Like, it allows an influencer to find a brand and work with them, and vice versa. It allows a brand to find an influencer. And this already exists, right? This already exists on the internet, but there weren't many companies doing it right, because the companies that were created were not created by YouTubers. They were created by old executive people, most of them. So they didn't understand the YouTubers, and the YouTubers didn't understand how to price themselves in marketing. So I was in this middle ground. I was in the middle. I was a YouTuber. I studied marketing, and I studied the brands, right? I studied how much money they pay and what they look for. So I was in this awkward middle ground, but I still love content. I still love creating it, but I want to create a business, a company. I want to become a CEO. But they don't teach you how to become a company man or a CEO or start a company in university. They don't whatsoever. Like, nothing at all, nothing. School was absolutely useless in teaching somebody how to start their own business. Literally useless. They don't teach you who to hire, when to hire, how to hire. They don't teach you about employee contracts. They don't teach you about how to start a business in terms of legal paperwork, what documents you need. They don't teach you how much inventory you need to buy before starting your business. They don't teach you how to start an online store. They don't teach you anything. They make you memorize books, and they're like, here, do the test, pass it, and give us our money, our tuition, $50,000, $200,000. It's garbage. I've had to learn. I've had to learn over the years, watching so many types of videos and businesses and interviews and just trying to figure out how to start a company, a business with friends. Do I pay this person now? Do I give him a contract now? Or do I wait for him to show his value? Do I buy inventory first, or do I sell it and then buy it? Like, I'm having to learn all this stuff, and all while doing this, I missed making content. I'm like, do I want to be a company? Like, how are brands and companies going to perceive me if I make content? It was stupid. I started thinking in terms of the brand side of things, but I miss making content. Like, this is what brought me to the dance. This is where I learned how to price influencers in the first place. And not even that, beyond the money, I enjoyed doing this. I enjoyed going across the US with my friends like Aldo and Mo Sargi and Danny and Ali and Yes Theory, living with them in Los Angeles. Just, I missed making content. Like, I didn't care about money. I didn't care about brands and advertisers. I didn't care about that. I just wanted to pick up a camera. I'm like, I'm gonna film the craziest stuff, and I want all the people to watch it, and I want them to react to it and laugh. And a lot of fans would send me a lot of stuff like, hey, you're helping us go, like, get through our depression, and you're giving me a lot of hope, and you're giving me a lot of courage to try, to try to pursue my passion and stuff like that. And that is what I miss the most about making content. Because I was able to connect with people that I had never met. And then there's a lot of you I have never met, but I know you've watched my content in the past. I know that. I've seen the comments and I've seen the subscribers and the views that I've gotten in the past, millions of them. So I know how many people I've been able to captivate, but it became a number. It became a number in terms of, like, I couldn't see how many people were watching my stuff. I don't see who is actually being, like, I can't see you smiling and laughing at my content. I can't see that. What I can see is how much money my content generates and views, and that's what happens to YouTubers. Is you forget the human element of who's watching your content, and you get 50,000 views, and you're like, that's garbage. But that's 50,000. That's a whole football stadium of people watching your stuff, engaging and laughing. But you don't care about that. Literally, you become ungrateful. Pure human nature. You become ungrateful. You're like, I used to get 150,000 views. What happened? My self-esteem is low. I'm not making as much money on my content. People don't like me anymore. But, like, no, if you reframe the way you see that, that's 50,000 more people watching your video. And it's all based on an algorithm. And that's another thing I studied, was the algorithm. Like, why do some videos get a lot of views, some don't? I started really digging deeper, but I don't know. I guess all this to say, I miss making content. I'm like, I gotta strategize. I gotta make a video. The video has to suit me in terms of, like, a business person. When people watch it, they gotta be like, oh, Kazzy's a YouTuber, but he's also a business guy starting a company, so he has to be professional. So I'm like, okay, how do I do that? How do I stay true to myself, but try to have a business element to it and incorporate this brand stuff, all while having fun and relating to my fans and my supporters? How do I do all that? So I tried to become a perfectionist in terms of creating the perfect formula. And over the years, I haven't been able to do that because it doesn't exist, because it's stupid. It's a stupid goal to have because it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because I didn't make content for that reason. I didn't make it to start a business. I did not. I made content because I just wanted to pick up a camera and make people laugh. Then I made money with it. You don't pick up a camera to become a YouTuber and to expect to make money. It's very hard to do that. It's very difficult. So when I did it, I was unemployed. I had no money. I was super broke. I was very in debt. Even Aldo's World, my friend, when we went to Los Angeles the first time 4.5 years ago, and we lived with Yes Theory on their couch, Aldo had to pay for my trip because I didn't have money. And I said, listen, I don't have money, but what I can do is help us grow. And when we went together, we exploded. Our channels exploded. And I know he appreciates that, and I appreciate his appreciation as well. And we worked together. But I didn't have any money then. I wasn't expecting to really make money or anything. I'm like, listen, I had come back from a trip from Asia. I actually went backpacking across Vietnam, Thailand, Malaysia, Indonesia. And then when I came back, my friend Wolfie Raps, he was a massive YouTuber, right? Charles, his name is. He became a big YouTuber, and I'm like, wait a minute, if he can do it at a massive level, 8 million subscribers, I can do this too. But I didn't expect to make it. I didn't expect to make a living out of this. I didn't expect to make 25 grand in my second month of posting content, or third month. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect any of it. So when it happens, it reframes who you are. It's like, okay, now I know I have followers. People know who I am. I'm getting stopped for pictures from kids. It's easier to talk to people. It's easier to get in the door. It's easier to talk to girls. It's easier to meet friends. It's easy. People give you much more credibility for who you are. I don't agree with that. I think it's a stupid way of seeing the world because it devalues people who don't have this. But that's what I got. That's what happened. Whether I accept it or not, it's what society has placed upon the credibility of having followers. So in doing all that, like I forgot. I don't know about you, but I forget why I was making content. There are moments where I enjoyed it a lot. Making diss tracks and music videos was the most amazing time. Like in Los Angeles when we lived in a big house together, me and Lex, who now Lex is living his dream. We would make music videos. We'd stay up. Me and Lex would stay up all night. Lex Noor, he makes beats, instrumentals for Dax and other big rappers now. He works with everyone now. But when we would make diss tracks, we'd stay up all night. We'd stay up all night in Los Angeles. And we would make a music video. Marina, my friend, would come over to the house. We'd record it all. I'd stay up till 6 a.m. It was the most fun thing ever. Like, I didn't care about how many views it got. The music videos got a lot of people watching them, a lot of people commenting. They loved them. But yeah, I missed those times. But then I got into business and I'm like, oh, I'm approaching 30 years old. I got to be more serious. I have to get all my childhood friends are buying a condo and down payment on a house and are having a stable job with, they invested long-term investments and they're taking care of their retirement and pension and all that. And it bored me. Like these stuff bore me. What I just talked about, the buying a house and all these things, they bore me. Like you inevitably have to do them, but it doesn't make me excited. Like I don't care about this stuff. I don't care. It doesn't fuel me. It never did. And it never will. I need to live in a home. I got it. I need to have money saved. Okay, I understand. But I'm not gonna live my life to take care of these semantics. These semantics should take care of my life. And I feel like a lot of people emphasize these like tools or these like necessities of living. They emphasize them in terms of they focus on them. They focus on where am I gonna live? How am I gonna take care of my money? And I know, it sounds crazy, right? You should be doing these things, and I have done these things. But that's not what fuels me when I wake up. I don't think about that. I don't care because it's gonna all end one day. This is all gonna finish, all of us. Every single one of us is gonna end, this life is gonna end one day. And who cares about how you bought a place? Who cares about how you took care of these things? And that's just my opinion. What I think is more meaningful is what did I do, and did I do what I wanted to do? Was I passionate about my decision making, and was my decision making based on what I wanted to do? Or did I make decisions about what I thought I should do based on what they tell you to do? I should go to school and I should get a job and I should pay off my student debt so that I should and I can be able to buy a place so that I can pay it off and mortgage it and I can have a retirement so I can die in the grave. I can't do that. I can't do that and I never will. I'd rather go broke, not focusing on these things. I'm not saying I don't want to do them. I don't want to focus on these things. I don't think you have to focus on these if you don't want to. And anyway, I know I'm rambling now, but I don't care. It doesn't matter. I don't have a strategy for it. Let me just see if this is still recording. I'm not sure what the audio is going to sound like. I've been standing here putting up, this is the Dallas Cowboys game. I watch football now. Look, it's been so long, my hair has grown. My hair has grown. My hair has grown. That's how long it's been. Look, these things, these are burgers. And they've been sitting here for a very long time. And what do we have? We have here onions, mushrooms. Anyway, sorry. I forgot what I was talking about. What I was saying is I don't have a strategy. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna turn on the camera, record, talk about how I feel about all this stuff. And then over time, I think I'm gonna start incorporating what I want to do in content. And whoever watches it, enjoy it, watch it. If you like it, like the video. If you don't like it, don't dislike it, but you can do whatever you want. Comment, don't comment. You can say whatever you want in the comments, voice your opinion. If you're happy, say it. Let me know what you guys are up to, what you guys are honestly up to. Like, it's been so long. Does anybody remember who I am? Oh, by the way, I posted videos in like a month ago or something. Those kinds of videos were business type videos. I was talking about Jeff Bezos and talking about the story of LeBron James, and I was talking about the brain, which I love studying the brain, by the way. But these are videos I'm like, in the grand scheme of my business plans, these make sense. Kazi and my company Dreamwell, we're gonna educate people, and I still want to, but it was like a strategic way of doing it, and I'm like, that's not who I am. That's not what I want to do. So I stopped doing it. And I said I was coming back. And I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. Am I going to keep posting? I don't know. I want to. But am I going to? I don't know if I feel like it. And I really do feel like it. I just don't want to have a specific strategy for getting views to attract a business or whatever it is. I don't want to do that anymore. If this gets 500 people watching it and they're happy and you're captivated, then I'm happy. I'm good. Like, honestly, I'm good, because I did it for the wrong reasons in the past, and I even stopped posting videos about scary content and all this stuff because I didn't enjoy it as much anymore. Yeah, the views were there, but I didn't care anymore. So, yeah, that's what I want to talk about. I guess subscribe if you want to keep watching the journey and keep following me along. I'm gonna start making this food. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, thanks so much for watching. It's been official, Kazi official. Peace.